Welcome dear students. Today we are going to continue of the same chapter, the need of a parliament. Okay, and that is taken from chapter 3 of your civics portion. So today we will continue with the topic. The topic is the President of India. Okay, you can see the topic is President of India. Learning objectives, you look at this learning objectives. First one is qualifications to become the president. Second one is term and election. Third one is power of the president. Okay, and there are 6 powers. Each one will be dealing. First one is executive power, legislative power, financial power, military power, judicial power, and emergency power. These are the powers, 6 powers. Okay, each one will be dealing and will try to understand what is this all about his powers of president. Okay, all right, fine, let's go ahead. Now this is the page of the chapter. You can look at it, President of India, and whatever points are given here, we are going to deal all these points. So please open your book. After watching the video, go through once and get the proper construction of the ideas so that you learn to study and you know what is the power of the president. Okay, now we begin with the first point, that is qualifications to become the president. Okay, first one is the president must be a citizen of India. Am I right? He should be citizen of India. Second one is he should not be less than 35 years of age. Not 35 or more than that. Not less than 35 years of age. He should be qualified for election. Third point, as member of the Lok Sabha. Some of the presidents were not belonging to any of the political parties, as it happened with late President APJ Abdul Kalam. He was not member of the political parties, but he was qualified to be elected as a member of the Lok Sabha after he had become the president. Okay. Next point says his term of office is 5 years and he is eligible for re-election. 5 years he can be in the office and he can fight for re-election. Okay. Fifth point says removal from office. Okay, accordance with the procedure prescribed in Article 61. That is all about impeachment. What is this impeachment, dear students? Impeachment of the Constitution is all about if the president is not able to function, not able to handle his office, then he can be impeached. That is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, they can come together and decide and vote and they can remove him from the office. Hope you understood. Next one, dear students, is term and election of president. Okay, he is indirectly elected by whom? Electoral college. This electoral college is comprising of Parliament of India, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Along with this, Legislative Assembly of the Indian states, MLAs, okay, and also Union territories. Okay, all these are comprising in the election of president. Who are directly elected? All these members are directly elected. MLAs, MPs are directly elected by whom? We citizens of India. Okay, and they elect indirectly to the president. That is what he says, indirectly he is elected. They represent every citizen of India and they elect the right person. Okay, and also second point says he is elected for the term of 5 years. Okay, dear students, I hope you are getting. If you are not able to understand, you can comment always and ask me the doubts. I will clarify your doubts. Now we are going to see the 6 powers of the president. I have told you already. So all these powers we are going to now study one by one. Each one will be studying now. Okay, and it will give you clarity of the power of president. Now we begin here with executive powers. First one is president is the head of the union government, dear students. But All the executive orders are issued in the name of president. Who issues? Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. They issue in the name of president. Whatever order it is, whatever act it is, whatever bill it is, they have to issue in the name of president. That is the first point. Second point says president appoints prime minister and on his advice. Whose advice? Prime minister's advice. The council of ministers are appointed. Who can be home minister? Who can be foreign minister? Who can be financial minister? Finance minister. Okay. So all this are done by president. Now he has also got some more appointments. Governors of the state. First one. Attorney General of India. Judges of Supreme and the High Courts of India. Judge of Supreme Court plus High Court of India is also are being appointed by president. Of course, again he says ambassadors of India who represent abroad, they are also appointed. Okay. He also appoints election commissioners and other dignitaries. Okay. These are the powers of executive powers of president. Now we are going to see legislative power, dear students. Legislative power of president. No bill can be passed. Even parliament makes bills, whatever they want. But if they don't get permission, consent from president, then it cannot become act or law. That is the first point. Second point says the president addresses joint session of both the house of the parliament after each general election. After 5 years, there's a general election. Okay. The first session of the parliament is called by the president. Okay. The first session of the meeting is called by the president. Okay. Third one says he appoints 12 members for Rajya Sabha and 2 members for Lok Sabha, that is from Anglo-Indian community. Okay. Fourth one is the president can issue an ordinance where the parliament is not in session. Suppose he finds the parliament is not in session, not being held, meeting is not being held, then he has right to call for the meeting. Okay. Next one is financial power, dear students. Money bill cannot be introduced without the recommendation of the president. It has to be recommended by the president. A consent must have been taken from the president. Then only it can become money bill. Next point says military power, dear students. Now we see India and China is having a lot of problems. Sometimes India and Pakistan. So who is the supreme commander of the army? That is president. And president has the right to declare war or he can declare peace. Depends on him. But he takes the advice of council of ministers, prime minister and the council of ministers. That is how he takes all the important decisions. Okay. All the treaties, all the contracts, everything he takes, seeks the advice of the council of ministers. Okay. I hope you understood. Now next one is judicial power, dear students. Judicial power is all about pardoning powers. Pardoning means forgiving powers of whose president. Article 72 says of the Indian Constitution. What it says? It simply says that he has got power to grant pardons. On which basis? Which issues? First one is punishment is of an offense against union law. Union law means law of the government or central government. Suppose somebody violates, goes against, found guilty, then what happens? He can be punished, but president can forgive him. Second point says punishment is by a military court. Military court is all about what, dear students? Military court is all about the disciplinary matter. Someone is found indisciplined in a military court, then military court can punish him. Okay, but president can forgive. Second one says a sentence that is death, a death sentence, capital punishment, all of us know. President can forgive. President can give a new life. Okay, but all these are taken with the advice of, all the decisions are taken with the advice of Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. Fine. Now let us see the last power of the president. And last power is emergency power. First one is Article 372, dear students, that says that Proclamation of national emergency takes place when? Due to war, armed rebellion, or external aggression. All this happens with other countries. The quarrel, fight, okay, all these problems happens with other countries. That time president can declare national emergency. Okay, suppose it becomes extreme. Okay, it becomes extreme. Okay, maybe some other countries attack India, so automatically there becomes national emergency. It all depends on president. Second one says president's rule, that is state emergency. 356 says if the state government falls, not able to function, then there comes president's rule. That is president appoints governor to take over the state and manage the administration part of the state. Okay. Third one is financial emergency. Simple example I'll give now. COVID-19 is going on. Already it has been quite many months. Again, upcoming months or maybe years also, we don't know. Suppose the financially we are shaken off. We go badly. Country is not able to function. Then what happens? He declares financial emergency, and here he tries to cut down the salary of some of the government officials. Okay, different offices, and that is how we run the country, and that is all depends on the president. Okay, and that is how he declares financial emergency. 360 article 360 declares financial emergency, dear students. I hope you have understood the chapter. If you have not understood, you can comment in the comment box so that we can clarify your doubts. Okay, have a good day and enjoy the day. Okay.